Okay, let's take these off again. Taking them off really only for one thing here. Because we have another Iron Knuckle fight. Like I said before, though, the Iron Knuckles are a lot easier now. Watch as I make short work of this guy. Whee! Look how athletic I am, Iron Knuckle. Oh, I'm sorry. Are you already dead? Guess what? I don't really care. Give me those hearts. Okay, so now, if we go out here, we'll be on the other side of the hands of the Desert Colossus. And we'll get the second dungeon item of the Spirit Temple. Yeah, the silver gauntlets aren't the only dungeon item. Because you can also get the Mirror Shield. The shield's polished surface can reflect light or energy. Press R to use it. This is why I didn't equip the Hylian Shield again, because I knew I'd get the Mirror Shield very, very soon. So hooray for the Mirror Shield. The Mirror Shield, it can't be destroyed. I think it can still be captured by likes, but that kind of goes without saying. And it also reflects light. So you remember all those sun guys we've been seeing throughout this dungeon. Obviously we'll be using the shield to basically work with them. So we can complete puzzles and do more things. Very quick room, it's how you get this key. And we can use that key on the door where the Anubis enemies were. Okay. So, this room right here. You can climb this. Or you can just take a shortcut. Because seriously, why would you do it the other way? I love doing stuff like that. Okay. Okay, in here I believe is where you get the boss key. Yep, there's that multicolored door, or that multicolored flame. Or chest. I called it a door because I saw all these doors. Then I called it a flame because of all the flames here, but no, it's a chest. I'm so stupid sometimes. Okay, so... Okay. You can do this to find out what door you need to destroy. I want to say it's this one. Yep. This is a kind of a throwaway boss key, I feel like. I feel like they did not really care about how you get this one. It's like we could have a clever light puzzle involved, but no, let's just do this weird arrow switch thing behind a door, a fake door. That's all the developers could come up with, I guess. But yeah, almost done. And I'm not joshing you. We are almost done. Like I'm definitely not lying. We just have a few things to do first. Hello. We haven't fought Lizapulse in a long time. Why can't I hit him? I kept trying to lock on too, but it just wouldn't work for some reason. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna get rid of these guys too before I do anything. These guys think they're so funny with their spooky, scary skeleton maneuvers. Yeah, I see you over there. Die. Die. I missed. How did I frickin' miss? There we go. Before I do anything, let's go ahead and use some more bombs. Bombs make the world go boom. Also, there is a hidden chest, apparently, in this room. Actually, no, I know how to get it. It's nothing important. I think it's literally just like for a stupid item or whatever. Yeah, screw it. I'm not going to go for that chest. There's literally no point. Okay, that'll reach into that room and create another light source we can use. I'm trying to remember where it is. Oh, that. Okay, so yeah, you just put the light this way, shine on that, and you get something. I think it's just bombs, so you could open up that one boulder. So yeah, really not that important. Okay, so what do we got down here? Oh, more pots. They really love these pots now. They never did that before until this point. For some reason. Okay, this will lower the platform down. So now we are face to face with the statue. And, well, we can make the statue melt. There we go. That's the way to the boss door. Now, if you ever leave the temple, what you can do is you can just like use the hook shot on these chains to get back up. And that's essentially what you do. But from here, just long shot all the way over to this door. And there we go. If you watch the preview movie for this game, like when you don't hit start at the very beginning, this is actually one of the cutscenes you'll get, which is weird because it's so far into the game. Ho ho ho! Looks like someone is here, Koum. Hee hee hee! Looks like it, Kotake. What an outrageous fellow he is, to intrude so boldly into our temple. Ho ho ho! We should teach this outrageous fellow a lesson. Hee hee hee. Oh, loyal minion. Destroy this intruder on our behalf. So we have another Iron Knuckle. This one looks a bit different though. But it's still pretty much the same kind of fight. Actually, no, it wasn't that cutscene, because obviously that was more text, but a cutscene coming up. Okay, that was bad. That was a bad move. That's okay. If you want to restock, you can definitely use this room to restock a little bit. But you have to use the Iron Knuckle to pretty much break everything, which you may not want to do that. But yeah, look how easy this cycle is. Quite literally just doing that over and over again. This is the cutscene that actually shows in the intro if you let the little cinematic play out. But yes, that was actually Nabooru in disguise. She got brainwashed. Where am I? Well, Oh, well, looks like she's back to normal, Comb. She's just a little girl, but she commands a lot of respect among the Gerudo, Kotake. Is it Kotake or is it Kotake? It could be... I think it's probably Kotake. Maybe we should make her work for the great Ganondorf for a little while longer. Ho ho ho! Then we should brainwash her again. Hee hee hee. Oh god. Oh no! What'd they do to her? Well, regardless, I think we should help her out. So let's do it. Let's take those evil witches down. Look at that stupid kid. He came on his own to offer himself as a sacrifice to the great Ganondorf. With my flame, I will burn him to the bone. With my frost, I will freeze him to his soul. So here we have the one and only Sorceress Sisters, Twinrova. So yeah, you know how these ice and fire bosses work. Pretty much work in the same way that you'd expect. You wait for one of them to attack, which this is actually going to be kind of difficult, but I can't really hear the music. But that's okay, I'll manage. But yeah, basically, you wait for them to attack, and then you essentially just switch them on the other one. You do this a few times, and then she'll move on to the next phase. This part can be kind of tricky, just because if they're getting a bad position, you can't really do a whole lot. But for the most part, it's pretty simple. I think we just gotta do this one more time. So yeah, just switch to the other one once you have lock on to the first one. And after, I think, 4 hits, yep, they'll start the next phase. Okay, let's get serious now, Kotake. Oh, okay, Comb. Kotake and Comb's double dynamite attack! Damn, she actually does look pretty good. Not gonna lie. That transformation does definitely agree with them. So for this next part, you have to actually store magic power. You have to store the same power 3 times. So we have 2 sets of fire. We have to get another fire. But if we get an ice, we have to basically run away. And that's pretty much what we do. And that's pretty much this boss fight in a nutshell. Really not that bad, honestly. You just have to be careful and not do anything stupid. Logically, she should be on cycle every single time, but there are some times where she might switch it up and switch to the other one. But again, if that happens, you just have to be careful and know when to just jump out of the way to avoid it. Okay. So far, though, I think I'm doing pretty good. I don't think I've taken a single hit of damage from this fight yet. Which means if this had retro achievements, I would have definitely be getting this achievement. But we'll see, though. I still have to close this fight out. Nope. And I think if you get hit by the magic and the shockwave, you'll have to redo it regardless, so just be careful. Ugh. And she's done. So honestly, I think the boss I had the most trouble with was probably Morpha. I don't really remember how I did the Phantom Ganon fight, but I think I did fine. I think I messed up a few times, but I mean, that happens. Shoot! What a fresh kid! This time we'll get serious, right, Kotake? What? Hey, Comb, what's that above your head? I don't know, but you have one over your head too, Kotake. But I'm only 400 years old, and I'm just 380 years old. We're twins, don't try to lie about your age. You must have gone senile. Who are you calling senile? Is that how you treat your older sister? We're twins, how can you be older? Yeah, how heartless you are. How can you be so ungrateful? You're heartless. You're ungrateful. And they're dead. I'll come back to haunt you. Which I think that's actually kind of clever, because that does kind of go along with another Zelda game. Majora's Mask. Because obviously... And again, it's kind of weird because... how that game fits in with this game, it's kind of a mystery, I feel like. But, I think it goes along with the Oracle of Ages, Oracle of Seasons storyline, because Twinrova is technically in that game as a major plot point when you connect the two games together. But I'll get more into that when we actually do that game, which may actually be next year, hint hint. Well, look who the Sage of Spirit is. Kid, let me thank you. Hehe. Look what little kid has become in the past 7 years. A competent swordsman. By the way, I really messed up. I was brainwashed by those old witches and used by Ganondorf to do his evil will. But isn't it funny that a person like me could turn out to be the Sage of Spirit? And now I'm going to fight them as one of the 6 sages. Heh. I'm going to pay them back for what they did to me. Kid? No, Slim, the hero of time. Instead of keeping the promise I made back then, I give you this medallion. Take it. So, what were you promising me? I'm just curious. I mean, I want to know what it was. You received the Spirit Medallion. Nabooru awakens the Sage and adds her power to yours. If only I knew you would become such a handsome man. I should have kept the promise I made back. Yep, I called it. It's something dirty. That's what it is. Like, you can dismiss that all you want, but, I mean, there's something dirty, or at least, I guess, maybe some mild romantic intention there. I don't know for sure, but, because obviously they don't tell you, but there's gotta be something there. Slim, the hero. Finally, all of us, the 6 sages, have been awakened. The time for the final showdown with the King of Evil has come. Before that, though, you should meet the one who is waiting for you. The one who is waiting for you at the Temple of Time. Is Malon gonna be there? I'll go if Malon's gonna be there. Okay, let's go there really quick. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do this. After this, I'll probably end the session there. I'm gonna be ending on a cliffhanger, though, for sure. Okay, let's go to the Temple of Time. Let's see who's waiting for us there. I have been waiting for you, Slim. Oh, it's just you. You're everywhere. Slim, the hero of time. You have overcome many hardships and awakened 6 sages. And now you have a final challenge, a showdown with Ganondorf, the King of Evil. Before that, I have things I want to tell only to you. Please listen. Another unknown legend of the Triforce passed down by the shadow folk, the Sheikahs. Haven't we seen this cutscene before? If you would seek the sacred triangle, listen well. The resting place of the sacred triangle, the sacred realm, is a mirror that reflects what is in the heart. The heart of one who enters it, if an evil heart, the realm will become full of evil. If pure, the realm will become a paradise. The Triforce, the sacred triangle, it is a balance that weighs the three forces: power, wisdom, and courage. If the heart of the one who holds the sacred triangle is all three forces in balance, that one will gain the true force to govern all. But if that one's heart is not in balance, the Triforce will separate into three parts: power, wisdom, and courage. Only one part will remain for the one who touched the Triforce, the part representing the force that one most believes in. So obviously that's power, I feel like. If that one seeks the true force, that one must acquire the two lost parts. Those two parts will be held within the others chosen by destiny, who will bear the Triforce mark on the backs of their hands. So yeah, Ganondorf obviously most represents power. 7 years ago, Ganondorf, the King of Thieves, used the door you opened in the Temple of Time and entered the Sacred Realm. But when he laid his hands on the Triforce, the legend came true. The Triforce separated into three parts. Only the Triforce of power remained in Ganondorf's hand. The strength of the Triforce of power enabled him to become a mighty evil king, but his dark ambitions were not satisfied. To gain complete mastery of the world, Ganondorf started looking for those chosen by destiny to hold the two other Triforce parts. The one who holds the Triforce of courage is you, Slim. And the other, who holds the Triforce of wisdom, is the seventh sage who is destined to be the leader of them all. There she is! Princess Zelda! It is I, the Princess of Hyrule, Zelda. I apologize for meeting you in disguise, but it was necessary to hide from the King of Evil. Please forgive me. Okay, so about the whole Sheik thing. I didn't really hide it too much. I tried to, but I think it's pretty common knowledge that Sheik is Zelda. I mean, if Smash Bros. Isn't any indication. But when I was a kid, I have to admit, for the longest time, I still thought Sheik was someone different. I just think that maybe he disappeared like he normally did, and then Zelda entered the Temple of Time. But no, it is in fact true. Zelda is Sheik, and Zelda will always be Sheik. That's the canon. I mean, that's pretty much what that last thing just said, or what this thing said. She met us in disguise. So yeah, Zelda's Sheik. That's confirmed. If there are any other disbelievers out there, too bad, you're wrong. Although I don't think there's very many disbelievers. But, I mean, I used to be one, but just only because I wasn't entirely sure. And plus the eye thing also kind of threw me off. On that day, 7 years ago, when Ganondorf attacked, I saw you as I was escaping from the castle with my attendant Impa. I thought I should entrust the Ocarina to you. I thought that would be our best chance. I mean, it technically was. Or actually, debatable. I'll get into that in a little bit. As long as you had the Ocarina in your possession, I thought Ganondorf could never enter the Sacred Realm, but something I could never expect happened. After you opened the door of time, the Master Sword sealed you away in the Sacred Realm. Your spirit remained in the Sacred Realm, and then the Triforce fell into Ganondorf's hands. He went on to invade the Sacred Realm. Ganondorf had become the evil king, and the Sacred Realm became a world of evil. All this is an unfortunate coincidence. I passed myself off as Ashika and hoped that you would return. I waited for 7 years. And now you are back. The Dark Age ruled by Ganondorf, the evil king, will end. The 6 sages will open the sealed door and lure Ganondorf back into the Sacred Realm. I will then seal the door to the Sacred Realm from this world. Thus, Ganondorf, the evil king, will vanish from Hyrule. Slim, in order to do this, I need your courage again. Please protect me while I do my part. And here is a weapon that can penetrate the evil king's defenses, the power given to the chosen ones. The Sacred Arrow of Light. You got the light arrow. Set it to sea and your arrows will be powered up. The light of justice will smite evil. Uh-oh. What's that? That rumbling, it can't be. Princess Zelda, you foolish traitor! I commend you for avoiding my pursuit for 7 long years. But you let your guard down. I knew you would appear if I let this kid wander around. My only mistake was to slightly underestimate the power of this kid. I think you completely underestimated us, honestly. No, it was not the kid's power I misjudged. It was the power of the Triforce of Courage. But, with the Triforce of Wisdom that Zelda has, when I obtain these 2 Triforces, then I will become the true ruler of the world. If you want to rescue Zelda, come to my castle. And there we go. The final chapter of the game has started. Anyway, that thing I wanted to bring up really quickly is I was just thinking about that just then. And yeah, if Zelda did remain in hiding for those 7 years, technically she could have kept the Ocarina with her and then the Sacred Realm never would have opened. But again, I mean, it's like Ganondorf said, his plan was actually to kind of follow us around. So, he would have been following us anyway, and at some point we'd have to meet the princess, and that's probably when he would have struck. So I guess it's kind of hard to say. I guess you can't really say that you know, if she kept the Ocarina, that'd be good or not. Again, we really can't really say for sure. But yeah, with that out of the way, we are actually done with this session. I'm going to go ahead and stop here for the day. This session was actually 3.5 hours, which I wasn't thinking it would be that long. But I did wander around a few places, so I can kind of understand the length, I guess. And we did do a lot of cutscene stuff and small bits of side quests. But for the last session of Ocarina of Time, not only will I be finishing the game, but I'm also going to be getting the last 2, actually just the last 1 piece of heart I need, and I'll also be getting the last 2 Skulltulas. I'll be going to the Gerudo Training Grounds and doing that. I'll be doing a few other side quest things that have very small relevance to the game. But aside from that, the project will be completed next session, so I hope you guys enjoyed. This has been SlimKirby. I'll see you guys next time. Later, folks.